stepping stone. When you're crossing the highway, don't need a stepping.
Hi, I'm Robin Burke, and I'm honored to be the director of Stepping Stones Agencies. We opened our doors 30 years ago in 1980, and since then I have watched the women and children that come to us for help replace the grip of pain around their homelessness and victimization with grace, serenity, and peace. We're grateful to the over 5,000 women and children who have come through our doors for teaching us about the depth and the mightiness of courage. The board of directors and I would like to thank all of our community partners, our donors, volunteers, and all our friends who have helped us keep the doors open 24/7 every day of the year for 30 years. We hope that this video will give you insight into the miracles that happen daily at Stepping Stones and how important every one of you are to the lives of the women and children we serve in West Yavapai County.
From advocacy and shelter to job training and social enterprises, our efforts to improve the lives of women and children are felt across our community. Callers to our 24/7 helpline are answered by a specially trained advocate who can offer callers in crisis or in need of information and referral services the help they need at any time of the day and any time of the year. Our 24/7 live helpline has been helping over 1,500 callers each year since 1980. We get many calls from women or women and their children who are in need of a safe place to live. Stepping Stones Agency's emergency shelter is a safe haven where women and children find a comfortable, welcoming environment that helps move them toward personal growth and self-sufficiency. In 2010, our shelter provided comfort, safety, meals, and daily essentials to over 200 women and children. Women grow through examining, sharing, and taking inventory of their choices and experiences in educational and support groups and in one-on-one advocacy service plans. Children also receive educational topics through group and one-on-one advocacy. Women who graduate our emergency shelter program may apply for our Transitional living program. Because of your support, we have 4 two-bedroom apartments in which families can experience semi-independent living while still having the support of our skilled advocates. Stepping Stones, we believe that modeling self-sufficiency is the way in which we can teach the women we serve about empowerment and self-sufficiency. For this reason, we have designed our social enterprises that help fund our program through businesses, community outreach programs, and job training and placement, where participants earn wages while receiving job training and skills. The Step 1 Community Center is available as a resource to community members, and not-for-profit agencies providing services to the community can use our meeting space at no cost to them. It is home to several not-for-profit agencies and hosts over 30 12-step recovery meetings each week. We run one of the largest thrift stores in the area in 3 separate locations. In addition to being able to provide the community with a wide array of affordable goods, store proceeds directly support our emergency shelter and transitional living programs. Your donations make this valuable resource a reality. Have you visited the Step 1 Coffeehouse? Stop on by for a coffee, specialty drinks, and snacks. You can meet friends or business associates and get Wi-Fi access while you work. Enjoying a beverage or a fresh snack at the Step 1 Coffeehouse is doubly refreshing knowing that every purchase supports the women and children we serve in our West Yavapai County communities. There is also an amazing selection of 12-step recovery books and gift items to choose from. Thank you for being with us, stepping forward for healthier families and better lives.
Hello, I'm Sally Jackson, the Community Outreach Coordinator for Stepping Stones Agencies. Our services are more than just meeting the immediate needs of food, shelter, and clothing for the families that come to us for help. We also have skilled advocates who assist families in moving from homelessness to self-sufficiency and from victimization to empowerment. Some perfect examples are a few of our past residents, Cassie, Pauline, and Sue Ellen. These women not only successfully completed our emergency shelter program, but did so with courage, strength, and perseverance against all odds. They also participated in our Employment Opportunities Program and are gainfully employed in our community. As you hear their stories, know that it means the world to us to have such a supportive community. These stories are proof that together we can continue to change the lives of families in our West Yavapai County communities, as you have helped us to do for the past 30 years.
Anything can be.
I was offered a chance to come to Stepping Stones by my intense probation officer rather than face 2.5 years in the Department of Corrections and lose my children. At that time, although angry and terrified, I came because it was my only option, and I was allowed to bring with me my children. It was the alternative to not losing them. Today I can say I'm grateful that I stayed because it's been one of the most enlightening and eye-opening experiences is being at Stepping Stones. With the help of them today, I am in a home that I'm renting, and actually this month I'm trying to qualify for a first-time home buyers program. I have all 3 of my children back living with me, including my oldest boy. They're enrolled in school and doing well. We've all been through some sort of counseling at different points. All the goals that I've set, I've been able to accomplish and continue to set and hopefully continue to accomplish. I've lost my desire to use. One of my accomplishments while being at Stepping Stones was to complete my 380 plus hours of community service that I had been sentenced to while on probation. They gave me an opportunity to do that through their thrift store. It's a chance to give back to what gave to me. You know, I didn't think anybody would ever give me a job again with my criminal background, and this was a stepping stone for me.
Here's to those who before me paved my way without.
My name is Pauline. I have 3 children, single parents. About this time last year, I was homeless and was hooked on meth for 15 years. We were homeless and ended up in a car accident and involved CPS. How I felt when I first got to Stepping Stones was I had a lot of excitement because I knew it was a new leaf. I was starting a new life. I've been clean and sober for 9 months now. I just actually got a job. My kids are in school. I think my biggest challenge throughout the whole thing was actually learning to reparent. My children had to learn how to adapt to a new mother because I've never been clean and sober this long, and therefore I had to learn how to become a different mother. The Achievements Award, having the scholarship was also another blessing. At first I didn't believe that I should have received it, but after looking back at everything that I did accomplish and succeed with, I definitely do believe it now. I've come a long way, and it did help with a lot of things because we did move into our transitional apartment, which is awesome, and we were able to get a few things, and I was able to help the kids with getting a few things, plus pay my debts that I owed. It's a blessing. Everything has been a big blessing to me.
Will take me to the high ground where I can clearly
My name is Sue Ellen McMaster. I was born in California and spent most of my life there. I was brought up in a kiss-slap alcoholic home. I never knew where I stood. I never felt secure, and I never really felt love. As I grew up, the pattern repeated itself many times over. My marriages, raising my children, and even my work always ended in failure. The end of the road is where I ended up, and luckily God intervened and gave me the courage to ask for help for the first time in my life. Stepping Stone answered my calls and understood my needs, and they have been by my side every step of the way in my recovery with guidance, education, information, and emotional support. I know they'll always be there for me. I spent 4 months in the shelter program, and graduated into a transitional housing program. I've been in that program for a year, and I have made a list of all my accomplishments this past year, and I hope you find it motivating. It's been a year of staying clean and sober, 1 year, 6 months, of setting goals and losing fears, of asking for help and giving back, of learning to laugh again, of being authentic, of understanding the program, of taking ownership for my actions, of listening and learning, of finding peace in my heart and not crying so much, of being responsible to myself, of making amends, of being able to dream, of liking myself, of being happy, of finding a great job, of going back to school, paying my taxes. Stepping Stones gave me the tools and I made it happen. Today I am wealthy and tomorrow is a new year.
When you're crossing the highway, don't need a stepping stone.
Thank you for taking the time to view our video. The stories you just saw are the reality of what you've made possible. Countless women and children benefit directly from your support. You see, whether you volunteer, make in-kind donations, or donate money directly, we could not have made it through the past 30+ years without you. Thank you for your continued interest and support.
Follow the stepping stones. Follow the stepping stones. Follow the stepping stones.